Dr. Liu, I realize that details over NASA's proposal in its fiscal year 2014 budget request to conduct a mission to an asteroid with humans and other asteroid-related activities are just trickling out. A story over the weekend reported concerns about the asteroid initiative from two sources. One worried that NASA's activities may interfere with the private sector efforts. Another was critical of the absence of international collaboration. Based on what you have read or know of NASA's plans, are such concerns warranted?
I don't think so. I believe that, I, as much as anybody, want our human spaceflight program to have a clear, defined, and inspiring goal. However, I don't think this mission should not be confused of one that is planetary defense. That is it is a different mission. What that proposed mission is to do.
Dr. Yeoman, can you share details on NASA's asteroid detection efforts or efforts that are scheduled to benefit from a funding increase for the coming fiscal year?
Yeah, it's my understanding that the asteroid retrieval mission is primarily a technology test of the solar electric propulsion system. It's also a rendezvous with an asteroid and bringing an asteroid back into a lunar orbit. So it has components for NASA's technology program, the human exploration program, and of course the most challenging first part of this whole mission idea is to find a suitable target. And so the plus-up that you mentioned in the budget will certainly provide a commensurate increase in the number of objects that are discovered and could be utilized for space resources, scientific investigation, planetary defense, as well as a target for this mission.
Dr. Ahern, did you have any comment?
No, I have no further comments.
Okay. Thank you. Now, in the first round of hearings that we had, there was mentioned an orbiting telescope, which we don't have access to. Could either of you comment on the value of having an orbiting telescope?
Well, the Sentinel is an orbiting telescope.
It is.
But it does not orbit the Earth, it orbits the Sun. But it is a space telescope.
There is also,
Yes.
there's also a concept where you have a spacecraft a million miles sunward of the Earth, also orbiting the Sun, but it's closer to Earth and could be looking out toward near-Earth asteroids as well.
So, in view of the seemingly increased interest or activity of the asteroids, how do you see an investment in an orbiting telescope that would orbit the Sun, or any place that's not orbiting now? You see any value in it?
Oh, yes. Yes, as mentioned, the benefit of having a telescope in space is several-fold. First of all, you can use an infrared detection system. These objects are much brighter in the infrared and much more easy to find than in the optical. You don't have problems with weather or day and night. You can observe these objects from a viewpoint that the Earth cannot, so you sometimes get an advance warning in that respect. And so it's a far more efficient system from space.
Any other comment? Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.